Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a...
We'll see the Indiana Pacers taking on the Washington Wizards. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Over to the left wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keyshawn George. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here is Indiana. Halliburton for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Inside. And Davis throws it down hard.
Well, Young is so good in that pick and roll. He knows what the defense is going to do and then just sets up his teammate.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Halliburton. And it's blocked. Young, right side. Goes back up. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Zubac. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Nesmith. From outside, off the mark. Here's Young. That one doesn't go. Pass to Siakam. And the three ball is good.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Young's shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw this game. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Halliburton. Rebound, Washington. Pass to Davis. Here's Koulibaly. Up again. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Here's Nemhard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's where you want to be. Getting those easy money looks.
Here's Young. Now Sar. That bucket in no time at all.
Already expanding his game. Sar trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Siakam for three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Young. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Down low. Here's Nemhard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Nemhard's got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Young. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Substitution on the court.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. McConnell with it. Misses the layup. To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Here's Shepard. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. Off with the layup. Washington trailing. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Toppin. 3-pointers off the mark. Sweet move. And it's Davis laying it in. And that's 10 points for Davis.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Washington.
That one misses. Here's Vucevic.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Washington. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Carrington. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Siakam. And Vucevic pulls it down. Carrington with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. The shot misses. Pacers trailed by 7. Here's Toppin. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And the Wizards with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Toppin. Still without a basket.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. Wizards leading by 6. Driving the lane. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
The Wizards have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Pacers trailed by 9. It's stolen. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
With everything he does, Halliburton is a nightmare for opposing defenses.
Here's Carrington. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
Johnson outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Siakam. They swipe it. And here we go. Washington fast break. Offensive rebound.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Wizards leading by 9. Here's Carrington. Walker with the rebound. On offense, here are the Pacers. Pass to Siakam. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
To the inside, Siakam. The rebound by Johnson. Pass to Champagny. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Pacers making a switch here, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Carrington. It's hauled in by Zubac. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Some nice passing here by Indiana. There's Walker with the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Champagny hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Boy, he is tough to slow down.
After Champagny. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He hits both from the stripe. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here is Halliburton. 7 points in the game. And finished off by Halliburton.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you sleep.
Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Wizards lead by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Wizards leading by 6. It's Young on the wing. And it's Davis missing. Siakam left side. Pass to Nembhard. There's the triple. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so it's Washington with it. And it's blocked. Zubac with it. Now defended by Sarr. Now Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. The 3. And Sarr pulls it down. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 6-point lead. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spot.
Here's Nesmith. Drops in the tray. Nesmith has got 5.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Now, here's Siakam. 8 points for him. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now, Neesmith. He's got 5. Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. To the inside. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Davis. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Saar to the middle. Stolen by Zubac. Nembhard for 3. Indiana again missing. Wizards leading by 8. Young inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Stolen by Zubac. Siakam. It's good on the putback.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Halliburton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Toppin can't get it to go. Here's Davis, and he misses the fast break layup. Pacers trail by 12. Davis with the double team. McConnell in the corner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Saar. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. From deep, Walker. He doesn't hit that one. And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance.
Sixers substitution. Number 26, Ben Shepherd.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
It's time to welcome your Wizards dancer.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Wizards up by 12 and will return shortly. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Wizards basketball.
Off the inbound. It's rebounded by Indiana. McConnell scanning the floor. No good from outside. Wizards leading by 12. Tries the spin move. Davis in the corner. 3-pointer. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Davis has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Wizards. And here is Toppin. Shot clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Davis. And Davis nails the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Toppin, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Bounce pass, Young. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Look, it's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run the pick and roll in his sleep.
Here's McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Young inside. Layup, no good. Now Halliburton. Fires the three. No good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Young with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. 6 to shoot. Takes the three. Does not go. Pacers trail by 17. Now Siakam. Halliburton outside. Drained from outside.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
Cleared away by Toppin. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Outside, Walker. Halliburton outside. Lets loose a three. Can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Wizards.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Here are the big three. Indiana substitution.
Halliburton fires. The three is off.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now, here is Young. Rebounded by Zubac. Nembhard. No good from three. Young with the ball. Davis. And he jams it in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Launches it. It's off target. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Young outside. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
3-point field goal.
17-point game. Lets it go. Doesn't get that one. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks.